So I just finished posting my yoga for letting go video, and I wanted to let you all know that I'm letting go of social media and YouTube. I am logging out and taking a break for the remainder of the year. This is just my way of tuning some unhealthy habits out that I've noticed about myself. The two things that come to mind when I think of social media are distraction and procrastination. So I don't want either one of those things going on currently. I just want to recenter myself, not have any distractions, definitely not procrastinate on anything that I want to do with myself, any goals that I'm trying to reach. So I just thought the best way for me to do that was to really scale back how I'm using my energy and log out of everything. So that will be my last video for the year. I am definitely not stopping the channel. I love this project. I love shooting videos for myself and for you guys. So I will definitely be back in January. But you'll be surprised when you don't have access to social media what you do with yourself. And I've done it before, but not for 3 months. I've done it for a few weeks before, but I think 3 months will be a pretty good change for sure. Just a funny story that I have for you guys. I was at the park the other day. I was laying out by the pond with my book, and every so often, I would hear footsteps of people, getting ready to walk by. So I would peek from around my book just to see, who it was. And sometimes it was groups of people, sometimes it was a couple, sometimes it was just one person, and they all had one thing in common. They were all like this, scrolling. Can you imagine walking around a beautiful pond on a beautiful day and not embracing any of your surroundings and just being on your phone, scrolling? And I just laughed to myself. I was like, we all have our unhealthy habits with social media. And I don't have that habit because I'm really good at tuning everything out when I'm in a beautiful scenery. I love being outside. But my bad habit is that first thing in the morning, I stretch and I yawn, and then I'm on Instagram. I gotta see what's going on. And there are plenty of things that I can think to do with myself first thing in the morning, and that is not one of them, So I am logging out so I can get myself together in that space. That's such an unhealthy habit. And I've also noticed that when I'm sad or stressed or anything like that, I use it as a distraction and get my mind off of things. And I don't want to get my mind off of things. I want to acknowledge things that are going on and sort through them and process them and let them go, Let the stress go, sort through it, organize it in your mind, find some clarity with it, and let it go instead of using other things as a distraction for it. So I am scaling back in that way. So I just wanted to let you guys all know. And there's something that I forgot to mention in the video of things that you should be letting go. And just a little bit of a backstory. I've been on my own self-help mission, I would say, for the past 2 years. Last year was, I don't know, just kind of like scratching the surface. I didn't really get too deep into it, but I started the work. This year has been really deep, really heavy, really emotional, really big breakthroughs with things. And one of the big things that I've had to work on is forgiveness. And so I meant to mention in the video that, something to let go of is any anger, any sadness, any bitterness, any resentment that you may be holding on to for people that have been in your lives or situations that you didn't do as best as you wanted to do, anything that you're holding on to find forgiveness in these situations and find forgiveness in those people. And the bigger part of that is that I spent a lot of this year finding forgiveness in other people, starting with my parents, both of them, and friends and lovers and, all types of stuff that I really had to find clarity on and just find genuine forgiveness for people and wishing them the best, genuinely, like just letting everything go. But one thing that I noticed is that after I really found true forgiveness with people, I still felt like a heavy weight was still on me. And I couldn't figure out what it was, because you know, when you find forgiveness in others, you think, okay, I will be 100% better and it'll be gone. But sometimes that is not the case. So that's what happened with me. And I spent a lot of time forgiving everyone that needed to be forgiven, but there was one person that I forgot. And so I meditate regularly. And when I meditate, I speak out loud. And I don't think about what I'm going to say. Whatever I want to say or whatever I'm feeling on my heart or on my spirit, it just comes out of me. And so this particular day, which happened, I would say about a month ago, I said, normally, this is a statement that I normally make, I forgive anyone who's ever caused me pain. So that's a normal statement. But this time, there was an additional statement with it. And it was, I find forgiveness in anyone who's ever caused me pain. And I forgive myself for engaging in things that weren't good for me and not respecting my spirit. Now that, I don't know where that came from, but that is what was still on me. Like, that was the heavy weight that was on me. That happened about a month ago, and I've been processing that ever since. And so when I said that, the water show started. I mean, the tears were just flowing. So I was happy that, you know, whatever it was coming out, because all of that was sitting inside of me. And so, yeah, waterworks, snotty nose, you know, I had to blow my nose on my shirt. It was just an emotional hot mess. And so that was a breakthrough. You know, I figured out what was still weighing heavy on me, and that was the fact that, you know, I forgave everyone, but I didn't forgive myself. And sometimes in situations that happen in your life, yes, you do have to find forgiveness in other people, but you have to also take ownership of the role that you've played in certain things that have happened to you, and acknowledge those things. Forgive yourself for, you know, doing things to yourself that weren't kind, not respecting your spirit, not listening to your intuition, whatever it was. Finding forgiveness in yourself. And so that has made a big difference for the past month with me. So I'm just continuing on my mission of self-improvement, self-help, evolving out of spaces that I've been in for, you know, a really long time, and just really finding true peace, genuine joy in life. And so I encourage you all to find forgiveness in anyone that you need to, and situations maybe that you failed yourself. Maybe there was a goal you were trying to reach and you didn't reach it because of something you did, maybe procrastination or whatever it was. You know, like, it's okay. You can let that go, and you can forgive yourself. So I encourage you all to do that as well. What else did I want to say to you guys? So I'm just planning to spend the rest of the year focusing my energy on positive things, a lot of reading, a lot of writing, a lot of meditating, a lot of yoga, still getting my traveling on. I'm definitely planning to spend New Year's somewhere special. I'm trying to narrow it down. I picked 2 places that I want to spend New Year's. I don't know yet. It'll be a surprise. I'm definitely going to bring you guys along. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, I'm just focusing on myself for the rest of the year. I just want to engage with people that genuinely care for me and love me and support me, and just want to sprinkle positive energy on me. I'm not really open to engaging with anything negative these days, but I definitely welcome positive energy for sure. So I hope that you all will revisit some of your favorite videos, or maybe check out videos that you haven't seen before. I will definitely be back in January. And yeah, that's all I got. So I'm going to go get myself a glass of champagne, and that is champagne for self-love. All right, toast to that. So see you later. Bye.